Hello, my name is Ecclesia Priani Pascalina, and I'm from the English literature. I want to explain about my project is Morphology and Phonology. The first slide, I will explain it about the syllable and the International Phonetic Alphabet or IPA. Step 1, we want to explain about the concept of syllable. Step 2, the International Phonetic Alphabet or IPA. Step 3 is about phonemes and how to read them. And 4 is example and functions. And 5 is academic reference. What is syllables? The definition of syllables is a unit of sound in a word. Every syllable usually has one vowel sound, and it may include consonant before or after it. So, the function of each number, the first one we have one syllable is for simple word, two syllable is for common everyday word, three syllables for academic or longer word, four or more syllables is complex vocabulary. And the function of syllables is help us for pronounce word correctly, help learns count word stress, and make long word easier to read and speaking. Like example, original, book is for one syllable, happy is two syllable, computer is three syllables, and education is for four syllables, and responsibility is for five syllables. Type of syllables. The definition of syllables can be divided based on sound patterns. Command syllables. The first one we have open syllables and with a vowel, closed syllables and with a consonant, silent E syllables, vowel plus consonant plus silent E, and vowel theme syllables, two vowels together, are control syllables, vowel followed by R. Like example, go for open, cat is closed, make is silent A, rain, vowel T, bird with R controlled. What is the International Phonetic Alphabet or IPA? The definition of the International Phonetic Alphabet or IPA is a system of symbols that represents sound, not spelling. Function of IPA show exact the pronunciations, help learns with listening and speaking, avoids confusion caused by English spelling. Why IPA is important? One sound is one symbol. Used in dictionaries, linguistic, and language teaching. Phonemes IPA consonants. Definition of phonemes is the smallest unit of sound that can change meaning reading consonant phonemes. Example phonemes is P, B, T, D, K. 5 example for each phonemes. The first we have P. We start with pen, paper, play, happy, opened. And B is book, baby, table, about, rubber. And for T is time, water, better, students, and late. And for D, we start with dog, idea, leather, did, wrote. And with K, start with cat, school, back, music, and cleaned. Phonemes in IPA vowels. The definition vowels phonemes are sound made without blocking air. Reading vowels phonemes. Example phonemes we have first one is A. This sound is a long like S sound, and the mouth is slight smiling. The sound is held longer than a short vowels. And the next is E. This sound is short sound. The mouth is relaxed, not wide. And this is A. This sound a wide A sound. The mouth is open a wide. And the next is This sound is short like a sound. The mouth is half open. Next, we move to part 2. So, change to the analysis, a title, A Busy Morning at Riverside Learning Center. This analysis focuses on phonological process food in the story. We have assimilations, metathesis, and epithesis. Assimilations. Assimilations happens when a sound changes because it is influenced by a nervy sound, usually to make a pronunciation easier or faster. Example from the story: gonna, going to, wanna, want to, kinda, kind of. Why these are assimilation in gonna, wanna, and kinda? Sounds are reduced and blend during fast, casual, and speech. The original consonant vowels influence each other's, resulting in a smoother pronunciations. This is common in formal spoken English, especially when speakers talk quickly. Metathesis. Metathesis is sound change where two sounds are swapped or rephrased in a word. Example from the story: X instead of us, spaghetti inside of spaghetti, grandma instead to be of grandma. Why these are metathesis? The first one in X. The sound S and K change position to be from us. Spaghetti show our reordering of sound in spaghetti, which is common in child speech. Grandma drops rearranges sounds from grandma, simplifying pronunciations. These changes do not add sound but reorder extinct word. Epithesis. Epithesis is the addition of an extra sound in a word to make it easier to pronounce. Example from the story: villain instead of villain, animal instead to be animal, spaghetti instead to be spaghetti, ox instead to be ass. Why these are epithesis? Villain adds a vowel sounds to break up the consonants cluster in phylum. Animal adds a vowel in such influence, dialect, or playful imitations. Spaghetti include an extra sound to ease pronunciations. In ox, some speaker is that sound pattern influenced by familiar speech habits. Epithesis often appears in children's speech, dialects, or second language learning. In conclusion, the story shows natural speech variations. In real life interactions, assimilations occurs in fast and casual speech. Metathesis often appear in child language and informal pronunciations. Epithesis helps speaker pronounce difficult sounds combinations. This process shows that spoken language is flexible and dynamic, not always the same as standard spelling. Next to be part B. This on the part B, reading the following 20 items aloud using correct IPA and plus B. Weak vowels bull to be bull. So pronunciation as prob bull. So we read is probable. The third, accommodation. Accommodate. This first is weak and the next is stresses together sound. M and diet. So pronunciation will be k m diet. Accommodate. And next word is massive. Mass to be must. Short a sound. Must. And if. So mass if. Massive. Number 5. Governor. Or the right is governor. The first we read gov. To be weak vowels. N is n. So pronounced will be gov. N. So we read is governor. Number 6 is pasture or texture. Pass to be d because this sound is s. This read to be ch. The sound is ch. So pronounced as thus ch. So we read is texture. Number 7. Athlete. How can we pronounce? At. The sound is voiceless. Let. Long sound. So pronounce as athlete or athlete. Number 8 is express us. The first one is ik, and the next is spear and uns. So pronounce as ik spear uns. Experience. The next is 9 is gladiator. How can we read is the first half glad. A. So pronounced will be glad. Ter. Gladiator. Number 10 is happening. And this sounds is look like ing. So we read happening. Number 11, generations. This read to be gen and weak vowels. Street ray, shun. So pronounced as gen, ray, shun. Generations. And 12 is moderate, or the right look like moderate. The first we mod red. The sounds is look like a moderate. 30 surface or surface. This first sir longer sounds. So this to be surface. Number 40 intensis or intensity. How to be read? Int, tense, stresses, ich, the. So pronouns will be intense, E-T, intensity. Number 15, it's category or category. The first we read cat, weak vowels, gore, and re. So, cat a gore e category. 16. Intricate. In three cut. Intricate. In three cut. Intricate. 70. It's department or department. We read D part stresses meant. So we read as department. Department. Not department. 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 And 80. We have gratitude. How can we read? Grat. Ich tut. Grat. I tut. Gratitude. 90. Ethical. At. Ich. Cool. Ethical. Not ethical, but at. I. Cool. Ethical. Number 20. We have spontaneous. How can we read? Spont. The. Nigh. Spawn. To. Nigh. Us. Spontanize. Part C. Analysis language class on Friday afternoon. The paragraph discusses word stress change caused by different type of suffix below in the analysis of the bloated vocabulary classified into the three categories. Stress preserving suffix. 3 example. Definition: stress preserving suffix do not change the original stress of the base word. The stress syllable stays in the same position after the suffix is added. Hopeful. 1. Base word. Hope. 2. Stress remains on hope. 3. The suffix full does not affect stress. Careless. Base word care, stress stay on care. The suffix last keep the original stress. Darkness. Base word dark. Stress remains on dark. The suffix ness is the stress preserving. Stress after acting suffix. 3 example. Definition: stress attaching suffix pull the main stress to the syllable immediately before the suffix. The first one, education. Stress fall on ke. Education's the suffix tien attracts stress musicians. 2 is musicians. Stress shift to c musclian. The suffix tian attracts stress to the prefacious syllables. Geology. Stress move to all geology. The suffix logy tracks stress. Shifting suffix. For example, Definition: stress shifting suffix change the stress patterns of the whole word, often moving stress far from the original positions. Demonstratic. Base word: democrat. Stress shift to cra, democratic. The suffix ich changes overall stress economy. Base word is economy. Stress move to nom. So, economic. The suffix is ik, cause the stress shift. Photography. Best word photography. The stress shift to graph. So, photographic. Stress positions change completely educations. Compared to educations, stress shift positions show full stress restricting. In the conclusion, stress preserving suffix keep the original stress unchanged. Stress attracting suffix pull stress closer to the suffix. Stress shifting suffix change the stress patterns of the whole word.